Hi there, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, great men and women. It's a pleasure and privilege to have you join me on Inspiration with Dr. Sylvia for Chapley Camby. Welcome on board and make yourself comfortable. I hope you're having a wonderful day. For me, it's been wonderful, it's been great. We had an amazing workshop on unleashing your authentic identity and life purpose, and it's been awesome. And right now, I have just these 15 minutes to spend with you, and I'll dedicate this music to you by Miriam Makeba and Paul Simon. Thank you for joining me. I don't know who is joining me, but you are so important. I value you. Except you comment, I cannot see you. But thank you so much. We're going to have an inspiring time together. Thank you. This is Paul Simon and Miriam Makeba, Under the African Skies. I'm so much into Africa these days, and I dedicate this to you. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable and remember to share. Invite your friends to join us. We'll be looking at your beliefs. Your beliefs are the sum total of who you are. Yes. Thank you, thank you. That's for you, Miriam Makeba and Paul Simon. Thank you, Gordon. Oh, thank you. It's a great pleasure to have you online. And thanks for commenting. We're going to have an inspiring 15 minutes or less together. Thank you. Please make yourself comfortable and share and invite your friends to join us. Thanks. Enjoy the music from Miriam Makeba and Paul Simon, Under the African Skies. Thank you. Under the African skies. Come on, let's have a bit of Africa in the UK or wherever you are. Have a wonderful day. I hope you're having an awesome day or wherever you're joining me from. Here is Dr. Sylvia for Chapley Camby. And that was Miriam Makeba and Paul Simon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was Paul Simon and Miriam Makeba. I'm just going to start straight away and thank you all for joining me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today or wherever you're joining me from. I'll reduce the volume. Sorry. Can we get the music? She watching from Oh, hiya. Thank you for joining me from the beautiful nation of Nigeria. It's a pleasure and happy Independence Day a few days ago. Thank you. Thank you, all wonderful people. You are just the best and most awesome people that exist on planet Earth. I bring to you, thank you, Amma. I bring to you inspiration with Dr. Sylvia for Chapley Camby all the way from the beautiful city of Liverpool. And it's a pleasure and privilege to be with you. It's all about giving you some positive vibes, transforming your day, transforming your mind so you can go out and live a beautiful and exceptional life. Because life is actually what we make it. You know, you should stop listening to all the negative things, all the bad news. Of course, there are seasons in life. There are times when we cannot control what happens to us or the things that we hear around us, but we can control how we respond to what happened around us or the things we see around us. We have the power to take control of our lives. And that's why I bring to you every now and then inspiration moments to actually inspire you to do something great, to inspire you to change your day and make it beautiful and awesome. And today we're just going to look at beliefs. Your beliefs are a sum total of who you are. You are your beliefs. You know, who you've been yesterday is due to your beliefs. Who you are today is due to your beliefs. And who you become tomorrow is all down to your beliefs. And thank you all for joining me. Some might say this is not true. I will take you through it briefly. And I sent a message or an article this morning talking about how vital our beliefs are. First of all, I want you to consider your beliefs as a seed. Alright? Your beliefs are the seed. No one sees your beliefs. No one knows your beliefs. No one sees your thoughts. No one knows your thoughts. I know we often hear, as a man thinketh, so he is. Of course, because your beliefs shape and determine your thoughts. The beliefs you hold about yourself, about who you are, will shape and determine the way you think about yourself and eventually the way you see yourself and the words you speak. So your beliefs are the fundamental pillars, or they are the seeds that will stem up to produce the beliefs, the kind of thoughts you think and the words you speak. We only know your beliefs when you start speaking, and eventually when you start acting. Your words will define the way you act and the things you do. So let's go back to these beliefs of yours. Some might say, I had no choice. My parents, growing up, this is what they taught me, and I was bound to believe in that. But I would challenge you to say, oh yes, you have a choice, and I'll tell you why. Whatever we believe today is because we have chosen to have that belief. Whatever anybody tells you about yourself, be it good or bad, it has no root, it has no power until you start believing what they say about you. And when you start believing it, which is the seed, it means that you've taken the seed they've sown upon your life and you are starting to nurture it. And when you start nurturing it, guess what? It obviously grows, it takes roots, and from the roots it is nourished, and then it shoots out of the soil and start producing that amazing tree or that horrible tree that comes out from those belief systems. So in other words, if someone tells you something that you don't believe in, it dies. It has no effect until you choose to adopt that as your belief. And then you start thinking of it. In other words, you are giving it roots and you are giving it life. You agree with me. If any beliefs that people told us, be it our parents, be it people of authority, become our beliefs, not because we chose that it become our belief, then everybody on planet Earth today will believe in a creator God. But you agree with me, not everybody believes today there is a God. And if he has the sovereignty, he has the power to impose on us to believe that there is. He exists. But he doesn't do that. We choose to believe in a God or not to believe in a God. It's a matter of choice. So tell me, why would you say you did not choose to believe that you are horrible, or you did not choose to believe that you are a victim, but someone forced you or made you to become a victim, or made you to believe you are a victim? Absolutely no. You made the choice deliberately, or indirectly or unconditionally, unconsciously. You were either conscious when you made that choice. In other words, thank you, Ryan, I will read that towards the end. In other words, you chose to believe what they said. And you started thinking about it. Hence, you were giving roots to that thought or to that word that they said. And eventually, what will happen? It starts coming out. Then we can know you by the things you speak, which are your words, and by the way you act, which are your actions. In other words, the fruit that seed has actually grown to start producing. So, let me say this. If you grew up in a neighborhood, everyone around you was poor, and your parents told you you were poor, my question to you, do you believe you're poor? Do you believe your parents' background, status, or your environment defines who you are? Because if you don't believe that, guess what? It has no impact on your life. It is a seed that will fall on you, that will come upon you, but then it will not take life. It will be a dead seed. But what happens when you choose to let that seed resurrect? when you choose to give life to that seed, you start believing you are poor. And you start thinking about it. Yeah, that's true, I'm poor. Everyone around my neighborhood is poor. We can't even afford a home. We can't even afford 3 meals a day. I can't even afford books to school. I can't even afford school fees. My parents are so poor. My parents never went to school. You think you give more roots. You give more roots to that belief that was there, that was spoken to you by someone, by society, by your neighborhood. But because you start thinking about it, you are giving roots to it. And guess what? Every seed must feed through the roots. In other words, you are making room for more channels through which that belief will be nurtured or will be nourished. And as you feed them, eventually what happens? It has the ability to stem forth. It has the ability to break off, and push out of the soil. So it shoots out and it becomes a tree and produces the poor person, the poor mindset, the poverty attitude, the mediocre mindset, the mediocre attitude you have. And you go out behaving as if you're poor, speaking as if you're poor, being so low, being so, insecure because you believe you were poor. And you nurture that. And that's what you're showing the world. If you need to change that mindset, what you need to do, you need to make the choice that either you are not going to sow the seeds that you don't love, or you are not going to nurture the seeds that you don't want in your life. So let's assume you had no chance or you had no opportunity to choose the seeds that you wanted, the seeds of greatness, because no one told you were great. Maybe you're somewhere now, you're married, you're a woman, you're hurting. No one is telling you are great. Your husband is putting you down. Or you're a male as well, because women do put men down as well, don't get me wrong. You're a married man, your spouse is constantly putting you down. You are horrible, you're not good enough, you are just the worst man on planet Earth. Great. That seed is in your environment. That seed gets to your mind, but you can choose whether you give life to that seed or you let it die a natural death and never come out in your words, in your thoughts, in your actions. And eventually, you never produce such personality that is being spoken over you. Let me repeat this, or let me try to expand it. So if you're that lady or you're that child whom unfortunately you've never heard anything good from your parents. Your parents have been putting you down, telling you how stupid you are, and you believe that. Because you go up, when you leave them, you go and think about that. That's true. Mom and dad said I'm stupid. I didn't do well in my exam. That means I'm really stupid. I failed my exam yesterday. You think you are giving roots to that thought. And eventually, what do you expect? Whatever we give roots to has the ability to take nutrients, both from the environment and the nutrients which we give them. And they will grow. And you become that stupid person. Everywhere you go, you make a least mistake, which is normal because every human is imperfect. You actually carry on the label as a stupid person. I just want to take this opportunity, first of all, to talk to all those parents who are putting the children down. If you're a parent and you're abusing your child, you're telling the child they're not good enough, they are not worthy, I would like to tell you to stop doing that right now. You are destroying your child. You're giving your child a damaged seed, which will produce a damaged tree and damaged fruits. Because at this moment, you are the greatest source of trust your child has. And too often what we tell our children, they will tend to believe. So please, you must change the words, the seeds you are sowing in your children's life. Because the seeds you sow must grow and produce the fruits that are due to be produced by those fruits. Don't blame society, don't blame people, don't blame your parents. You can be responsible to sow the seeds you want in your child's life. Whereas, if you are that woman or that man who is being abused, who is being put down by your spouse, maybe it's your friend. You have friends who never celebrate you, who only see the bad in you, because of course we all have bad points. We all have weaknesses. If you have friends who only see your weaknesses and they edify your weaknesses, do you know what you have to do? I'm not asking you to go and start uprooting those seeds. No, forget about them. Alright? Where your focus goes, the seed you decide to feed, which should be a seed that is lively, that is powerful. If those friends are seeing you as someone who is horrible, someone who is not intelligent, someone who is not worthy, someone who is like whatever it is, all the negatives, I can give you 10,000 positives. I can only find a few negatives because I've trained my mind to speak a lot of positives and they come so naturally. I might need to think if I'm looking for negatives. So I will learn to use a lot of the positives. So if your friends have been telling you all the negatives, you just focus on the little positives that you know about yourself. Alright? You choose to feed that positive that you know about yourself. And because you are feeding that positive, you put all your attention, all your energy, all your thoughts on that positive that you know about yourself. Guess what? It's going to show grow. Tune into inspiration moments. Tune into, on YouTube. Listen to people who are inspiring. They are like fertilizers. If you feel like that person that you want to become, that individual that you want to become, that character that you want to develop is taking too long to show out there, you get some fertilizers. My words now to you are mere fertilizers. They are there to help you to nourish those seeds that you have sown of what you want to become, so they might take root faster. You listen to a lot of inspirational words. You listen to a lot of inspirational programs on YouTube, wherever it is, so you can get those seeds that you desire, the greatness within you to sprout. And eventually, because you're thinking about it day and night of the great person that you want to become, no matter how few they are, just focus on them. Because where your focus goes, remember, your energy goes. And if your focus is actually on building, the energy is so wonderfully positive and contagious, and it gives you more fuel and motivation and momentum to keep building, to keep growing, to keep becoming the best version of yourselves. So when you actually get all of these words, guess what? Your roots go deeper and deeper into the soil. Your thoughts are focused on thinking on these ways that will edify and build you, and you're getting it deeper. And guess what? It takes the entire environment. And if there was someone who was growing within you, the negative people, the naysayers, those friends who want to still hold you back, who want to remind you about your horrible past, that's fine. Don't turn to the right, don't turn to the left, don't look at them. Put all your energy. Don't struggle to even uproot them. Because do you know what? When you want to uproot them, you are still frail. You are still fragile. You are still at the stage where you're only a seed about to take root and shoot. So if you try to uproot them, you're going to actually tamper with the soil. And you are not yet rooted and steady on that soil. And you yourself could be uprooted. So you just leave them there. Alright? Yeah, thank you. I have a disconnection problem. So you just leave them there and don't focus on them, because remember, where your focus goes, your energy goes. You choose to focus on the great and ideal you that you want to build. You choose to focus on that great personality and individual that what you want to see. And in other words, while you focus on building that great personality, leave them there to be all the naysayers. Leave them there to say, oh, what they want to say. Your attention is not on them, remember. You don't think about what they say, so you don't give roots to what they are saying. And eventually, your roots take over. Your root is getting deeper, deeper, and you're growing faster. You're getting all of the fertilizer. And when you are now solid, and you start becoming the tree that you intend to become, and by your actions, your words, we see that great individual. We see that confident individual who walks out there and say, I am a powerful woman. I am a great and powerful man. I am a kind man. I am a wonderful man. I am an intelligent man. I am the next president of the United States. I am the next prime minister of the United Kingdom. I'm the next president of of Cameroon. Whatever it is, you see yourself, and in your action, and in your attitude, because a fruit is only produced after its seed. You cannot become anything else than that which you've sown. So if you desire success, you love success, get the seed of success. Sow success, in other words, and keep telling yourself day and night, you are a success, you are successful, and you start thinking as successful people, and eventually you start speaking as successful people, and eventually you start acting as successful people, and over and over and over, because you act in that way, then you attract people who are successful, because they see your habits. There is that link, there is that connection. They can identify with you, and because you act that way, when you act over and over 21 days, it becomes a habit. You don't struggle to grow and become that successful person. An orange seed will never struggle to grow and produce oranges. You just grow naturally, and eventually those naysayers are still there, because they were not focusing on nurturing themselves. They were focusing on bringing you down, but you were focused on building yourself and growing and producing that amazing fruit of success that you want to become. Guess what? You've taken over. you're big, your nutrients go deep within, and now you can uproot them. Or because you have actually expanded your roots, they cannot go deeper. They cannot remain rooted. They are feeble. So, they could be easily uprooted. And it goes to this passage in Proverbs in the Bible that if you have thorns, you've sown your seed, your tree is growing, you have thorns, don't bother about uprooting them. No. You might mistakenly uproot your own self because you are still feeble. The soil is tender. Wait, and when you've grown, when your fruits have been produced, when they can see you in your actions, in everything you're doing, your deeds, then it is easy. When your fruits are actually ready and people are benefiting from that successful, amazing individual, you can now uproot them. So remember, you actually are a sum total of your beliefs. Thank you, my darling Gordon. Thank you. You are a sum total of your beliefs. If you need to change your life, you need to change your beliefs. We say your thoughts define you because your thoughts stem from your beliefs. Whatever you believe, you become. Your beliefs are the seed. If you believe in love, you cannot sow hatred and expect to reap love. If you believe in success, you cannot sow stupidity and expect to reap success. In other words, you sow success, you sow love, and you eventually produce love. If you actually desire to be peaceful, a loving and peaceful person, all you need to do is sow the seed of peace. Hold the belief that you are a peaceful person. Speak to yourself that you are peaceful. Eventually, you start thinking only in ways that bring peace. And then you start speaking only words that bring peace. Wherever you go, you bring peace. Wherever you go, you don't cause confusion. You don't set people in chaos. Because you know you have sowed the seed of peace. By your words, they will be able to identify you. And by your actions, you will act in way that bring peace. You will act in way that actually edifies those around you and make them feel your presence, which is peace. You cannot tell me you love peace, and yet everywhere you go, it is about war. It is about unrest, strife, problems. No. If you sow unrest, if you sow war, what you're going to reap? You're going to reap war. Thank you, God, and thank you, darling. So I just want to encourage you all. Whatever you want to become, you can sure become it. Whatever you believe, it can become. It's just a matter of time because it is the seed. And if you get a seed, you don't sow it, guess what? It will remain a seed. I think I had a timer that came in. I need to leave now. I have a meeting shortly. So all of you watching me, it's so easy. If you have to change your life right now, you might be thinking you've lost, you're a failure. I want to tell you, you're not a failure. It's so easy. You just get the seed that you want to sow. You just get the beliefs that you want to actually build on and become. Whatever you believe you are, so shall you become. Because your beliefs will define and determine the way you think in life. Your thoughts will determine your words eventually your actions, and your actions eventually your habits and your destiny. So it's enough for you to change your belief system. Go and sow the seeds that you desire. If you want to be a loving person, go and sow the seeds of love and make sure you nurture it every day by going out, being of love to yourself, loving yourself, loving someone out there, and it will be shown in your fruits. And remember, fruits are to benefit other people, not you. When you actually grow and become that great, amazing, and wonderful, peaceful person, those around you will actually benefit from that great, peaceful person that you are, and you will be fulfilled and actually accomplished. So go out there, changing your belief system to change your life. Whoever has given you a certain belief system, be it your mom, be it your dad, if you don't give fear to it, then it will never take roots. Remember, so if you think about what is being spoken onto your life, that's when you give it roots, and that's when you nurture it, and then it grows. You can change your life simply by changing your belief. It's up to you what you believe and what you do not believe. What you do not believe is not so relevant. What you believe is more relevant, because the fruits you don't want in your life are not very relevant. They are the fruits that you want that are relevant. You go out there. If you desire love, sow love. If you desire peace, sow peace. If you desire kindness, sow kindness. If you desire being happy, sow the fruit of happiness, the seed of happiness, whatever it is that you desire. I love you all, and God bless you. You've been listening to Dr. Sylvia Forchapley Kambi, an empowerment and transformation expert, a best-selling author. Let me just see what's there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh dear. What if you know that you are far beyond your beliefs? What if you're the sum of your belief is the worst belief you could have? Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan. I love that question. What if you know that you are far beyond your belief? It's a great thing. It's a great point because you have the knowledge that you are far beyond your belief. And I always say transformation starts with awareness. There are some people who are far beyond their beliefs. They are not even aware they are far beyond their beliefs. They don't even know what their beliefs are. They think they're in the right path. So it's a great thing if you have identified that you are far beyond your beliefs. That is good. And what you have as the sum total of your belief is the worst belief that you could have, which is so true. All you need to do is easy. I would never tell someone go and start uprooting, because now you're a tree. Remember, you're solid. Those beliefs have actually built you and shaped you to become who you are today, which you know that is the wrong person. That's not who you wanted to become. So what you can do now is so easy. I don't love oranges. There I have oranges in my garden. Simple. Cut it down, but cutting it down will not give me what I want. I'll go for mangoes if I love mangoes. Get the mango seed, sow the mango seed. All my energy, all my time, my focus on that mango seed, on nurturing that mango seed, and let it produce the amazing orange and the mangoes that I desire and I want. It's the same way. Whatever belief system that you have now, you do not want it, it's not the best belief, it's the worst belief system, I won't actually tell you to go and start uprooting it, because they have some strongholds. Some of us, like I said, unfortunately, that's the only belief system we have, we hold. Maybe some of us are 60 years today. It is so difficult to work with someone at that age. That's all they've known. It has strongholds. It's put its roots deep within the soil, and it is well established. So to uproot it is a lot of work. And even after uprooting it, it becomes an empty ground. It becomes an empty soil or garden. Your mind becomes empty. It is void. There is an emptiness. There's a vacuum. So you are not fulfilled. But yet you've been putting a lot of energy, and people can easily give up at this stage. So you've uprooted all the negatives that you didn't want, but yet you never live long enough to see the positive that you desire. Forget about those belief system now. Go and get the beliefs that you want. If you want to be a kind person, I don't know, you can put some of the beliefs that you want to hold, but you must know what you desire to have right now. Because if you don't know, I cannot help you, and no one can help you. You must know the seeds that you desire, and the seeds that will bring you happiness, joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction in life. You go now and get those seeds. It's never too late. It's better to live 3 days of great and fulfilled life than to live 60 years of unfulfillment, of a life that is unfulfilling, is void, is hopeless. You rather live 3 years or 3 days, but it is excellent, it is extraordinary, it is fulfilling. It's better to live a day and know life than to die after living for 60 years and never knowing life. So don't say it's too late. Absolutely no. Be excited. Thank God you have an opportunity to even discover the new life, to have the life that you desire and deserve. You are not dead yet. Every new day is an opportunity for you to make use of it and become that person that you desire to go. Go now and get those beliefs that you desire. Let them be your beliefs. You sow that beliefs right now. You nurture them. Nurture them. Your words become life. Your words, in other words, actually help to edify your beliefs. So your words can play in two ways. As I said, your roots, first of all, they give birth to the stem, which become your words. But your words, there are some trees that we can plant or we can sow by using the stem. Does that make sense? So we don't always need to sow the seeds to get a tree and to get a plant and fruits. We can use some stems and they can produce. So your words are that fruit. So your word is that stem. So your word is also life. Start speaking those words. Start speaking those words. What you believe you want to become now. The life you believe you want to live now. Ryan, go and get those seeds. Get abundance of those seeds. Tune in every day. Inspiration, 1 o'clock between 1 and 2. Get some inspiration for myself. I am a fertilizer. Inspiration from other people are like fertilizers. So they will help that seed, that belief system that you want to cultivate to sprout quickly from the ground. And you can start seeing the results through your words and through your actions, through the fruits that you produce. And will make you more passionate, and will give you more momentum. Because once you start moving, the laws of nature help you, come along to help you move. But until you start moving, it says God orders your steps. If you don't move, there are no steps to be ordered. So you need to start. You need to go get the seeds first. Prepare the ground. A fertile ground, remember. The more fertile the soil is, the more receptive it is to those belief systems. Your soil is your mind. Prepare your mind. Prepare your mind to be receptive to the new life that you want. Do not conform to this world. Do not conform to the patterns of the world. Do not conform to who you have become now. The beliefs you don't like, that has built that horrible person that you don't like. Don't conform to it. Don't use that to identify who you are or to define yourself. Be transformed through the renewal of your mind. Prepare a fertile ground in your mind and be ready to take that amazing seed that you desire to actually sow right now, and put all your energy, your thoughts on that person that you desire to become. And believe me, it will just be a matter of time. You will watch yourself sprout to greatness and become that amazing person. I hope that helps, like Ryan. You go and apply that, and God bless you. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. I need to leave you all now. I've got a meeting, and you just go on there, changing your belief system, changing your seeds. Like I said, it's a matter of sowing and reaping. You cannot sow oranges and expect to reap something else. All you need to do, if you have a life you don't like now, we cannot merely change our actions. We need to go back and change those fruits. No matter how challenging it is, like I said, you better live one day and know life and live it to the fullest than to live for 60 years and never knowing life. It is a waste. God bless you. I hope you've been blessed. And if you've been blessed, please, why not share so others can be blessed as well. God bless you. And I love you. You've been listening to Dr. Sylvia Forchabli-Cambi, an empowerment and transformation expert, and his inspiration moments with you, bringing you some positive vibes, empowering you. It's all about your personal development and your health and well-being. So you go out there and living a glorious and a wonderful life, regardless of what life brings to you or does not bring to you. You've got the power to shape and determine how your life becomes through your belief system. Your belief system becomes the pillar that hold you and keep you unshakable in times of storms. I love you all, and thank you all, and God bless you. Please go and share. Thank you so much, and share, everyone, so people might benefit from this video. Thank you all. I love you so much, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege to be with you. I feel like staying here. I've got some work to do. I've got to go now. Remember, on the 10th of October, if you're in Liverpool, around Liverpool, why not join us at 208 Picton Road for actually the Health and Wellbeing Symposium and the launch of my new bestseller, 8 Powerful Strategies for Overcoming Life Challenges. 7 powerful strategies, but there are 8 powerful strategies within the book. A bonus chapter that deals with the 8th strategy. Thank you, and God bless you. I love you all. Thank you. Okay, I think it's still on. Okay, you can contact me. You can go on my website, www.drsylvialikambi.com, www.drsylvialikambi.com, and it's +447539216072. It's +447539216072, and it's www.drsylvialikambi.com. God bless you and have a wonderful day. And you go out there and be inspired to take action right now and start changing those belief systems that you don't like and build the belief systems that you love and will change your life for the best. Thank you.